is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Actually, Jasper has a new collar. That's correct. Jasper has a brand new collar. His old collar, he had it for quite a few months, but it was finally fraying and starting to fall apart. So Kat and I got him a new collar when we went out on Tuesday. Nice blue. Blue, and actually it has like this kind of almost like a holographic sheen to it.
Tips, I needed them pretty badly.
Oh, okay, the hardcore begging season. So you're an idiot. Okay. We already talked about that on the earlier stream. I'm just gonna ban this idiot for a second. Hold on. We talked about it. It was hilarious because someone actually tried to insult me earlier today, and they were like, "Oh, the hardcore begging season came early," and I'm like, "No, that's a meme from idiots who don't understand that the reason that anyone even made that up is because I was having a lot of financial problems because of debt and stuff. I don't have the debt anymore. Last year there was no begging at all.
This guy is 1,000,000% a pathological liar and a sociopath.
During that usual busy gaming season, it was just business as usual. It was great. It was able to be able to sit here and have fun with you guys and focus on the games and not have to worry about money constantly. It was a really big positive change, because you're right, usually by the end of the year, yeah, I need to basically try to do special events and fundraising streams and shit, and I didn't have to do that last year. That was a really, really awesome thing, honestly. Like, I felt the end of last year things were much better than usual, because I didn't have to worry about that shit, It wasn't like usual where I would have to be worried about that, and I just enjoyed games for what they were. But it didn't happen last year yet. They don't want to of course acknowledge that. They want to act like, oh, no, it still happened. Yeah, you were still begging constantly, Phil, on streams. It happened. We know it happened. No, it didn't. Not at all. It didn't happen at all. You're full of shit. It didn't happen at all once last year. And you just bring it up and act like it did because you want to be dicks, and don't want to pretend like things have gotten better, right?
I e-bag, right? You're constantly asking your viewers and your fans for contribution.
No, you cannot be my Valentine, beautiful butterfly. Absolutely not. I've told you a million times, by the way. Stop asking. It's getting creepy at this point. Despite what people may have told you, when someone repeatedly says no, it doesn't mean eventually they're going to say yes. It just means no. Okay? Just so you know. Oh, let's see here. The truth gets banned? Oh, he's a troll. I see, I'm reading it, and he's basically saying that my fans are all on disability. He's a fucking asshole. So you can go fuck yourself. You're not the truth, you're a piece of shit. And you did just get banned, so there you go. Now we got a bunch of idiots coming in here with stupid names like DsP tax plan and shit, so I'm just banning all of them. I don't care. I'm not even gonna address it or read what they say, I'm just gonna outright ban them. Gimme Mocher says, one thing I like and hate about me is that I can take a joke, but trolls will then try to spin it like I can't, and I'm a funny guy, but there's obviously a limit for stuff. Yeah, here's the thing, like, alright, you wanna make a crack, oh, let's reference mobile games and laugh about it. Fine. When people come in here with 14 accounts and they're constantly talking about it and trying to derail the whole stream talking about it, no, of course that's annoying. I don't want to do that. I'm someone who can laugh at myself and laugh at a meme or whatever. But that's the thing. These people aren't normal people. A normal person will make a funny reference. Oh, ha, ha. And that's it. They drop it. These people can't do that. They're obsessive individuals. Like, their mind becomes so hyper-fixated on something so stupid. And now it's like, oh, let's do it like, okay, let's make the frog reference. Cool. Now let's spam frog emotes for the next 72 minutes in my stream. I just said 72 twice in like a 5-minute span there. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it's about moderation. You make a joke, okay, not the entire stream is now about this. No, it's not actually. It's my stream. We're having fun with games, chilling, we're interacting. It's not about you taking over the stream with your stupid name.
I'm all about myself. Oh, the stream's all about me. It's all about me.
Yeah, here we go. So this guy says I have 1,000 accounts. It's the moron who just does fake cheers over and over. No, we know you're a loser. Like, you didn't have to tell us that. You don't have to tell us that you're a complete and utter loser. We know that from when you come in here with your 1,000 accounts and continuously talk and cheer and say stupid shit. Like, we know you're a complete
loser. You're actually a lower form of life than anyone actually on my stream right now. You are actually at the bottom of all of us.
Like, we shit, and then, you're below the turds where the turds fall, on the totem pole. Like, we know that. You don't have to tell us and call it out in, like, a cheer. We know that. Retro Jim, here's the thing, okay? So Retro Jim just said, what's the big deal? What would change if you were playing a mobile game? wouldn't change or impact you at all with your fans. The truth is, you're right, it wouldn't. Who cares? Who cares what a content creator does behind the scenes? The problem is the insane accusations that get thrown at me along with that. It's not, oh, Phil plays a mobile game. It's, oh, Phil spent like, you know, $80,000 on a mobile game, and it's all that money he should have been putting towards stuff, and see what, that's why this happened and that happened. He's lied to his fans for years. That's what I mean. It becomes this insano conspiracy theory horseshit. That's just so wild and insane. To believe it, you'd have to be an actual fucking idiot. You'd have to be one of the most gullible, simple-brained people. Especially when everything they say is insane circumstantial evidence, has nothing to prove anything, but that's what they believe is true. It's like they say, if you want to believe something is true, you will believe anything to get to that end. People want to believe that I'm a scammer. People want to believe that I'm a horrible person, because then they would feel that, like, all the years of hatred that they've thrown at me completely illogically would have been warranted. When in reality, the truth is, no, none of it's warranted. It's just insanity. They're losers. But they want to think that they've actually somehow behind the scenes been right about everything all along that they've ever said about DsP. So they latch on to bullshit. And they just believe it all with no actual factual proof of anything.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin.
And here's the thing, is that there's idiots who, like, they will just continuously move the goalpost. Okay, what about this? You explained that. Oh, but then what about this? Wait a minute, I just explained one thing. What's this? Oh, here's something else, here's something else. They just move the goalpost when it comes to shit like that. So even if you waste time trying to say something that disproves what they're saying, they just have 10 more things to say that they pulled out of their ass. And now somehow you're supposed to be able to answer for everything that's ludicrous and stupid that was made out of nothing, right? Here's the truth. I'm just going to leave it at this because I'm definitely not going to be talking about this all night. But I will say this and leave it at this for tonight. Because this is the end-all be-all and no one will ever, ever be able to answer this, alright? If somehow behind the scenes I'm secretly playing all these mobile games and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on mobile games, alright? How in the holy hell was I granted bankruptcy last year, alright? When you go through a bankruptcy procedure, just so everyone understands this, because maybe some people don't, you have to provide all of your information, you have to fully disclose everything. During the process, if it's discovered that something is not disclosed, you have to fully disclose it. If you don't, you could be held accountable legally. You could go to jail. You could have giant problems, okay? And certainly, if it's discovered that you're hiding hundreds of thousands of dollars of mobile game spending, they're not going to grant you bankruptcy, okay? Like, just the entire fact that some idiot would actually think that I went through this insanely long process. That process for bankruptcy started in late 2019. I actually first met, if I'm remembering correctly, I first met with the bankruptcy lawyer in, like, September or October of 2019, and that process continued all the way through, like, May of 2020. Almost a year. I had repeated meetings, not only with my bankruptcy lawyer, but also with actual people involved in the process. What do they call them? The trustee, as well as a judge. I personally met with these people to explain the ins and outs of what I do for a living, how my finances work, where my income comes from, where my debts come from, all this stuff. Like, I do line by line. I'm not even kidding you. I was sitting there with a judge, line by line, going through a PayPal statement. Trying to explain to them, that's a tip. That's something I spent money on here one day. I did all this. It was not an easy process. This is something that took a ridiculous amount of time. This is something that took a lot of money, because let me tell you something. My situation was so complex, number one, because of what I do and people not understanding exactly what it is, but in addition, because of the amount of people who trolled me, people who actually lied and went online and caused all this slander with the mobile game shit. There were people who were contacting the trustee saying, Phil, not only is he like a crazy mobile game spender, but he has all these offshore accounts hidden outside. They felt, oh, he has like 5 PayPal accounts. He has offshore bank accounts. You got to look into all of this. They did all this to me. They made it so that this process that normally would be a very streamlined process ended up being a process that took a ridiculously long time because of all the slander against me on the internet. And the slander that actually sent this stuff to the trustee during the whole process of the bankruptcy. So just think about this. If I could possibly have gotten away with fooling anyone, how when everyone sent all that shit to the trustee, right? We went through every single line of data possible. And I had to explain away everything and tell them exactly what everything was. And at the end of the day, there was none of the bullshit that these idiots say. None of it exists. It's completely fabricated bullshit. I don't need to sit here and justify, oh, there was a picture on the internet with extra pixels on it. That proves that you play mobile games and spend money. Oh, there was a phantom mod who revealed information over here or there. That proves what we're saying. No, none of it's proven. Wanna know why? Because I had my bankruptcy granted. If anything, if one of the crazy amount of things that they said about this whole thing was true, the bankruptcy would never have been granted. Do you honestly want to know what they say when I say that? Oh, well, that's just because everyone involved is a boomer. That's actually what I get told. Everyone involved was a boomer. So you're telling me, let me get this straight, okay? My bankruptcy attorney, the trustee, the other judge who was involved in the process, none of them have any idea about anything on the internet. They're completely ignorant to the internet. They don't understand a thing on the internet at all. And so they just took a big rubber stamp, a big rubber stamp, and said, thump, oh, it's good. What? It's like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god, he's drinking gin.
You actually believe that people who their full-time jobs is to review cases for bankruptcy and or either approve or deny bankruptcy based on reviewing tons of evidence, you actually believe that they're so dumb that they just have a big red approval stamp and they go thump and they don't actually look into anything or try to understand anything. You really believe that. If you believe that, you are beyond help. You are so dumb and so brainwashed in your mentality that I'm evil and everything that I say and do is evil and I'm a liar and everything, that there's no factual explanation will ever prove anything to you because you ignore the facts to come up with more conspiracies. You see? It just doesn't matter anymore. They're that dumb. They actually think. They're that dumb. They actually think that the bankruptcy would have went through because somehow I'm such kind of a magical smoke and mirrors guy, and I could fool multiple people who've been doing this for a living for their whole fucking life. These aren't people who are like newbies on the case. I have someone who I think they've been doing it for 15, 20 years is their job. You're telling me they're that bad at their job that they missed all the offshore money that I'm funneling to an account over here. They missed my 5 extra PayPals that I don't tell anyone about, and they missed hundreds of thousands of dollars in mobile game spending. Yes, they missed all of this. You're absolutely right. They're the worst thing ever. They don't know what they're doing. You're out of your mind. You're out of your fucking mind. And I don't need to address shit like that. That's why when people say, oh, why doesn't Phil ever talk about or answer this or that? There's no point. The evidence is right there in front of you. There's no way I ever would have had bankruptcy granted if any of that shit was true. Zero chance that I would have gotten my bankruptcy granted. Which means none of it's true. But instead of saying, okay, well, I guess it was all bullshit, after all, that's why Phil denied it all along, instead it's, oh, well, what's the excuse? Because there's a boomer involved. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You are insane. You are actually insane if that's what you think. And there's no helping people like that. So, I'm done with the subject. I'm not going to talk about it again tonight.
They call me a living meme.
The hated one cheers says, why not just ignore it and go on with your day? Oh, I do. See, the hated one, I absolutely do. The point that we're bringing up here, hated one, is that there are people who just don't give it up. Like, if you don't notice, I don't bring it up. Oh, hardly ever. Every once in a while, someone will reference it, and I'll have a good laugh about it or something. But you know, like I said, there's no debunking stream. I'm not wasting time on it. There's no point. Because you're right. It's all stupid. The people who are here to hang out with me and enjoy don't care about that. They know it's bullshit. They know it's all fabricated, just like the escort saga. Just like the fake mod saga. Just like every other saga, right? The fucking Project 7 scam saga. Every saga they come up with, that's all horseshit. Because think about that. Just think about how insane and immature they are, that they think my life is a bunch of sagas. Like a fucking anime. Like this is fucking Cell Saga. Gee, are we in the Saiyan Saga, the Cell Saga? Or are we coming up on the Boo Saga yet? Like, where are we right now, right? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you insane? That's not life. Life is not a bunch of anime sagas. What are you talking about? But that's how they are. That's how these people are. They're nuts.
They call me a lol cow. Dark side filled the lol cow.
Lol cow. Yes! Yes, Jasper Essentials. I 100% am comparing people who make the conspiracy theories up about me to QAnon. 100%. It's the same kind of people. I'm not saying it's exactly the same people. I'm saying it's the same kind of people. You want to believe something so badly, you will take anything as evidence of what you're trying to prove. It's insanity. That is not logical thinking. That kind of thinking can lead to things like we've seen happen. Crazy shit in the Capitol. People who are so nuts, they just believe shit. Oh, Trump didn't win, Trump won the presidency, stormed the Capitol. What are you talking about? Where's the evidence? There's zero evidence of anything you're fucking saying. What are you doing? You're out of your fucking mind. Now, how many people went and did it? Now, those are people who did it in person. Those are the ultra nuts. But these people who do this shit on the internet, they feel like I can participate in this crazy activity, and I have absolutely no repercussions for it. You know, the people who stormed the Capitol are in jail right now, federal prison. They tracked them all down and fucking arrested them all, right? Because they broke the law and went crazy. People who do this crazy conspiracy theory shit on the internet, they're protected. Because they're anonymous, no one can go after them for their nonsense. It's really fucked up and disgusting when you think about it, right? It's pretty fucked up. And here's the funny thing. Casper says, Phil's on the left. No, I'm not. I am not on the left. I'm not on the left, and I'm certainly not on the right. I'm on neither side. I've told you guys a million times, it's not about politics for me. It's about me having personal beliefs about things. And that's who I am. And, you know, I'll always be an independent guy. Same thing with my streams. I don't shill. I don't lean to one belief system or the other. I tell you how I feel it is, no matter what I'm doing. Okay? And just because I'm being critical of insane conspiracy theorists who stormed the Capitol doesn't mean that I'm leftist. It means I'm a logical human. If you can't see that, you're a conspiracy theorist and you're nuts. I mean, that's insanity.
Oh, Phil's afraid of women in games, and he's a prude, and he's this and that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jackalese just tipped me $83 and said people are gullible and we cannot change that. You're right, Jackalese. That means we hit the tips goal. We've done it. We've hit the tips goal for tonight, and that means, yes, ladies and gentlemen, not only can I afford my bills, but I can buy Mario 3D World. Amazing. Thank you for that. Hold on one second, because I heard a noise. I just want to make sure that it's not Jasper and that he's okay. I did hear a noise. I want to make sure nothing, you know, that he's alright. Give me 1 second to verify. Ow. Yes, Jasper's perfectly fine. Jasper's laying on the bed relaxing right now. It's the neighbors next door. I don't know what, they thump on the walls and shit sometimes. And I hear it and I think that like something fell in the house or something. It's my other neighbors make no noise at all. Over here, they're sometimes noisy. And it's like, what is going on? And I think that, you know, I get nervous when I'm streaming sometimes. Like, what the hell was that noise? And it's always them. Han Celebratory says, is Phil paranoid? No, I'm not paranoid, but number one, I do have a pet that's a free-roaming pet that I have to care about and make sure that he's safe. And number two, you do realize I got death threats recently, right? So, you know, due diligence, it makes sense to kind of be a little bit extra careful when you hear loud noises. I'm just saying.
Alright, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm paranoid, anxious, and nervous.
Platinum 1 mods fucked the poll up? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Now people are telling me Platinum Vest 1, I already got the red vest on. This is an atrocity. This is an insult to the entire vest process. I am appalled and disgusted. I'm appalled and disgusted that I would be duped in such a way. I can't believe this. You have to understand something. The vest process is one of the most sacred processes to my streaming career. The vest must be respected with the utmost care. We cannot have a misvesting. Are you telling me tonight we have a misvesting? What? Now I can't even get an answer. Now it's this Final Battle Platinum. What is this? Final Battle Platinum. No, what is Final Battle? What is going on here? I can't wear both the red and the platinum vest. This is ludicrous. This is absolutely ludicrous. What is going on here? No, I need to get to the bottom of this myself. I've had enough. There's only one way to solve this. There's only one way to solve this. Alright, here we go. There we are. Alright, we've solved it. Problem solved. Alright, very nice. Alright, let's continue. Continue with our grinding. Oh, where's my headphones? Okay. Alright. This only happens once in a lifetime. Only once in a lifetime. When people are so ridiculous they can't agree, we have to break out the dual vest.
I'm getting stronger!
I've changed the vest game. Well, there you go. We'll do this. Every time I raise $200 in tips, I'll do a double vest. How about that? That's the stupidest idea ever, but someone said it, so I'll do it. Because it's so stupid, I'll do it. Double vest at 200. There you go. The new meme has been born. Double vest Phil. DVP. Double vest Phil. Oh my god. My new name is DVP. I'm using it every day. What's up, everyone? DVP here. How you doing? The double vest streak begins, says Pray for Rock. There you go. There you go. Double vest. If we raise $200 on the stream, it's double vest time. The double vest streak. The thing is, we didn't raise 200 today, so. Baldy says if we get $200 in tips tomorrow, will I track the double vest streak? Oh my god. If you guys wanted to do it, I would do it. It's never gonna happen. There's no way I'm making $200 a stream for any extended period of time. There's no fucking way I believe in hell. There's no way in hell we are raising $200 a stream and there's a streak. It's not happening. There's no fucking way. I would never believe that would ever happen. No circumstances would that ever happen. Now, I didn't believe the vest streak last year would happen. There is no fucking way. There's not a snowball's chance in hell I'm raising $200 per stream in tips to make a double vest streak happen. It's just not happening. I don't believe it at all. I don't. We didn't even raise $200 tonight. We didn't even raise the 200 tonight. So, I don't believe it. I don't believe it can happen. If you really want to do something that stupid, we'll do it tomorrow.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.